Have you ever pulled back just when a relationship began to feel like it was getting real? You want connection, but part of you also wants to run away. That tug of war is what many people experience when it comes to fear of commitment in dating. The truth is that commitment fears are not a sign that you are quote unquote not ready. They are a sign that your nervous system is just trying to keep you safe. And that is something that you can rewire. I am going to be sharing 5 surprising ways to overcome your fear of commitment and open yourself up to secure, lasting love without losing your independence or your sense of self. Wouldn't that be awesome? The first step is to name what you're actually afraid of. Fear of commitment can sound big and abstract, but it is really a bundle of smaller fears, like fear of losing your freedom, fear of rejection, fear of choosing the wrong person again. So let me know in the comments if any of these are fears that you have had. I certainly have. Ask yourself, what is the worst thing I imagine could happen if I continue to date this person and let them into my life? Another question to ask yourself is, what story am I telling myself about what commitment actually means? And this is an important one because often we think commitment means I have to give up my freedom, or it means that I have to give up my money, or whatever it is to you. Just ask yourself what the story is, because it's not usually the whole truth. Naming your specific fear takes away the mystery and lets you work with what is actually real. The second step is to find the wound beneath the fear. Commitment fears don't start when you're an adult. They are rooted in your earlier experiences growing up. Somewhere along the way, love got paired with loss, rejection, or control. So ask yourself, when did closeness first start to feel unsafe to me? And then ask yourself, who modeled relationships for me, and what relationship patterns did I learn from them? When you understand the wound beneath your fear, it helps you to separate past pain from the present and the possibility of a future. Third step is to practice small acts of closeness. You don't have to dive into deep commitment overnight. Start small with what I call micro commitments. These gentle steps will help your nervous system learn that connection can feel safe. Here are some steps to try. Accept a small favor or a kind gesture without deflecting. You can say yes to a second date, even if you're not sure. Like most of the time, we're actually not sure unless there's a huge red flag. And the third thing you can do is to stay present in a uncomfortable emotional moment instead of shutting down. Every act of closeness tells your body, I can be connected, I can be a little vulnerable, and I can still be myself. The fourth step is to talk to your inner protector. You know that voice that says, don't get too close? That voice is protecting you. It learned a long time ago that love could be painful, it could hurt. So instead of silencing it, try a little compassion. You can tell that voice, your saboteur, thank you for trying to keep me safe, but I am ready for love that feels safe too. When you listen to that voice instead of fighting it, it starts to soften, and so does your fear. Fifth step is to redefine what commitment means to you. For many women, especially independent women, commitment feels like I am going to lose my freedom. I have certainly felt that way, and let me know if you felt that way too. But true commitment is not like a cage. It is a conscious choice, and it actually feeds your soul. Healthy commitment means you stay rooted in your independence. You choose to grow with somebody, not disappear into them or pour yourself into them, which many of us have done. And you create love that is secure and not stifling. That shift in meaning is often what turns relationship anxiety into emotional safety. Fear of commitment is not a flaw, it's an old safety strategy, and beneath it lies a part of you that wants to love deeply but needs reassurance that it is safe to stay open to love. When you meet that part with curiosity and kindness, commitment will stop feeling like a risk and it will start feeling like you're coming home. Let me know if any of that resonates for you.